Did you?
Okay.
Okay.
No,
there.
sorry. I'm back. I'm here. Let's jump in here. By the way, Keith, did you notice the organization that Snake is a part of in this game is Fox,
Right?
Not Foxhound.
Not Foxhound. Yeah, no, I noticed that.
Wow.
Yeah, I believe that's
And,
come up before.
And sick logo, and this now after this becomes just the Kojima Productions logo because why not? It looks sick. Look at that fox. It's a lightning fox.
Yeah, it's a good fox. I love it. It looks like it looks like do you remember in an early episode of Pokemon where there's like drawings of different legendary birds?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like
Kind of.
It looks like I'm saying that this fox looks like a drawing of a legendary Pokemon.
Yeah, it was Raikou. They thought it was a fox. It was really a tiger. You know how it is. Okay, here we are.
Here we are. Can you remind me what happened at the end?
Welcome to the jungle, baby.
You're gonna die.
You are going to die. So here
Hey,
we
now
are.
I thought that we did this fight last time.
No, I don't think so. Because we definitely watched a cutscene that took place in this area, but I think that it was before. Unless I'm either gonna take a step forward and get a cutscene, or we already got the cutscene. I think it's the second one. What? You can't get me. You can't get me because I'm a fish. I'm a water snake. Ah, fuck. Ah, shit. Ow. Frog, you're my only friend. Ah, Christ.
Okay, so this isn't the bug fight. This
No.
is a different fight.
This is a different thing.
Were just 3 bosses like all in a row, basically?
2, I think.
Well, because there was Revolver Ocelot, the bug
Yeah.
guy, and then this.
This isn't a boss fight.
There wasn't a health bar for the end.
Oh, if there was a health bar for the end.
Yeah, there was.
Okay, well, that's, let's call that almost more of an Easter egg opportunity to fight a boss than a real one,
Oh.
It's kind of one of those, like, if you watch a compilation of, like, things you might have missed in Metal Gear Solid 3, did you actually know it's possible to kill the end if you are incredibly sick and make no mistakes in, whatever. So, we'll have our shot at the end. Don't worry about it.
Ooh, there's a very annoying car alarm going off outside.
Ooh, sick.
Since we're doing some boring evasion and stuff, I'm going to.
Ooh, there's things in there.
I don't know if it'll stay in because it was before we had to take the stream down to put it back up, but I said that I was drinking the world's most okay beer, which is Blue Moon. And Black Hole in the chat said, I think that award goes to Stella Artois over Blue Moon, but I haven't had that. Granted, I haven't had it.
Oh.
But it's a Pilsner, and I believe that there is no Pilsner that is better than Blue Moon. I'm going to say that flat out.
For my money, I'm not a beer drinker. I'm not a big fan. But Stella Artois is like one of my go-tos for like, if I just need to like pick up a beer that I know I don't hate, I'll get a Stella. So, and I think I've only tried Blue Moon like once, but I wasn't a big fan of it. So I think Stella Artois is okayester than Blue Moon.
And I want to say this isn't a compliment really to Blue Moon. To be clear, Blue Moon is like the worst that a beer can be and still be broadly enjoyable to drink, I think.
What do you think about a Heineken? All right, forget it. You guys suck.
I've never had a Heineken.
Never. Interesting.
Yeah, it's just not a style that I think is good. There's Oh, okay. Black Hole's saying that Blue Moon is better, but is better in a way that makes it better than okayest. So Stella has to be the okayest because it's worse. Okay, that's fair.
What are we even doing here?
You're getting under alert. You're under constant alert.
Oh, thank you.
So,
thank you.
I understand this. My friend's bar, their like cheapest beer that they always have on tap is the Einbecker Pilsner, and that is the best Pilsner I've ever had, and it's just like still not something I would ever drink. And so when I hear things like Stella or Heineken or whatever, my brain is just like, well, it literally couldn't be better than the Einbecker, so there's no reason to even try it, because even the Einbecker is still like just under enjoyable for me. I'm not really a beer person either. That's, I think, the other thing.
You sound like one.
Well, I have a taste. I have a certain taste. I have a predilection.
Ah, for fuck's sake. I guess we're just gonna have to shoot all these people.
God, the screen share is so tiny.
What do you mean?
Well, usually when the way that the screen share, hide. Okay, there we go. I can hide the our chat pictures, and it makes it bigger.
All right. I'm just shooting you guys. That's where we're at.
Shoot him with the Mick.
The Mick? You're a Mick. Fuck
MIC.
you.
Good aiming.
Bro, what are you talking about?
I'm insulting the game, not you.
All right. Again, this is me pushing in the square button lightly, and this is me holding it down slightly harder.
It's terrible.
It's not easy.
It's not easy. No, I'm not. This is not a criticism of you. This is a criticism of the game.
Okay.
It should not be harder to shoot a video game shoot a gun in a video game than it is to shoot a gun in real life.
The AK-47, a famously easy to fire rifle. That's why it's so popular, Q.
Fuck. Black Hole says broadly Pilsners are just the kind of beer with that classic sort of boring beer flavor. Yeah, that's the problem with Pilsners. They just have that boring beer flavor. That's totally.
What does that mean?
It just tastes that beer. It just tastes like beer. It's like, what is this, like beer?
I'm going insane. No!
Whoa,
you
nice
fucking
hit.
idiot! I literally meant to be climbing up onto the dock, and instead I shot him through the dock somehow.
Yeah, maybe you should be auto aiming more.
Yeah, clearly. Oh my god, did that guy just miss me? Did I just run straight past a riot shield guy? It was kind of out of the corner of my eye, but I think that happened, or maybe I'll check the footage and I'm just seeing things. I'm completely in my own fucking world right now. Jesus! Nope, they were there. They were actually there. You know what? I fucking think you guys suck. That's what I fucking think. I've been thinking about it, and fuck you guys.
I'm trying to think of a good way to explain
the fucking Pilsner thing.
The beer
I
flavor
don't want to
thing.
hear about it. I don't care about Pilsner. I don't know what a Pilsner is.
No one should care about Pilsners. That's the problem. Well, you're gonna die. You're about to freaking die.
This guy's about to freaking die.
Boom.
All right, let's fucking eat. And do we have no injuries? He's just an extremely hungry boy. A boy who loves to eat snakes.
This is so good.
This fucking rules.
Raw snake? This freaking slaps.
No! Oh, I'm dead now. Thank God. Thank God. That was what I needed. Please, thank you for putting me out of my
Snake
misery.
is dead.
Yes, he is. I lost the trank gun completely, right? And I think I had a silencer
Okay,
for this.
I can
that
explain.
broke.
I can explain this thing. I figured out how to do it. You know how Hershey's chocolate tastes terrible? Like it's terrible chocolate?
I used to think that, but now I actually like it.
Okay. Well, you know how Hershey's chocolate is terrible? And even though it's terrible, they sell billions and billions of dollars worth of chocolate because people can't stop eating it, even though it's terrible.
And I am hearing you on this. But have you tried these Cadbury bars that these European psychos rave about?
Yeah, I've had a Cadbury.
They're pure garbage.
Well, it depends on which one you get. If you get a milk chocolate bar,
there's a
it's
lot of
bad.
them.
If you get a dark chocolate bar, it's okay. But Cadbury, first of all, Cadbury is not the same Cadbury. It got sold to an American company. So it's not the same chocolate that it used to be. So that's part of it. And then the other part of it is that Cadbury was always...
Oh, don't come this way, you fucking... Ooh.
Cadbury was always just
There's a
the
word for
worst
you, my
European
friend.
chocolate.
You don't even want to hear this word I've got for you. Oh. I'm nothing. I'm just a box. Just a fucking box. Fuck you!
Why didn't you keep attacking him?
What do you mean keep attacking him?
Punch him to death instead of letting him chase you and
When has
shoot
that
you.
ever fucking worked?
Just then, all the time it works. You can't just run away from people in this game. You have to either have them
All
never
right.
see you
All right.
or knock them out.
All right, they're out now.
I think you're injured.
There's a fucking crab.
Oh, wait. What is that red? Is that injury or is that recovery?
That's like a wound.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. So the thing is that because it's cheap and easy and quick to make, like most beer tastes like Pilsners now, and because it's cheap to buy, it's what everybody drinks, and so now it's like a popular kind of beer instead of known to be the most boring
What?
kind of beer.
The fucking what? Okay. What's our normal camera doing for us here?
I don't know. I like that.
I
You gotta get off that Hershey's chocolate, though.
Well, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan, but
It sounds like you are the biggest fan.
I don't think that I am. You know what drives me crazy? What I really love is Hershey's with almonds.
Sure.
Okay?
Yeah.
But and back in my day, Keith,
Yeah.
I feel like it was easy to saunter into any convenience store and they would have Hershey's bar in the segmented squares. And I feel like they would have Hershey's with almonds in the segmented squares with the chopped almonds mixed throughout the bar.
Yeah.
Okay? Nowadays, you go into the store, they got the segmented square version of the milk chocolate.
Oh, boy.
But
I cannot
then
wait to hear this.
They have the unsegmented. The only Hershey's with almonds you can get is the unsegmented bar with the whole almonds in it. And don't get me wrong, I love a whole almond. I get it. It's almost like you're trying to spoil me. But the distribution is completely thrown off.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I agree.
But they sell like the Mega XL bars like in the grocery store. Those still have the chopped almonds. I'll get those.
For my taste, I just prefer a plain, like 80% dark chocolate. Like super dark chocolate.
I do enjoy a dark chocolate for sure.
Milk chocolate, I think, is bad, and it doesn't matter how good of a chocolatier you are. I think milk chocolate, like, it's not always unenjoyable, but turning dark chocolate into milk chocolate always makes you a worse chocolate. Like, you can never improve. Once you're past, like, 72 or 65%, you can never improve a chocolate by milking it.
You know,
Is that a trap?
What the fuck? Did I just shoot that mushroom and turn it into a mushroom?
Yeah, it's a ration now. You hunted it.
I was gonna say what I like, what I've come to like about the Hershey's milk chocolate is I realized it actually has like
It has a nice vomit flavor.
It has a nice vomit. It's got a bitterness to it that isn't present in other milk chocolates. Other milk chocolates, they just come out tasting chalky. More like chocolate.
So the thing you like about it is that it's very melty.
Melty.
Yeah, you said chalk, the opposite of chalky.
Oh, I think of chalky as being a flavor, not a texture.
Oh, well, I mean, chalk does have a taste, but
I could see how you could see it as I meant flavor. Or whatever the fuck I'm talking. Don't fucking listen to me. I'm sorry, just to, and this is not to undermine any of my points that I've been making, but I would just like to state for the record that we all know that I'm a fucking idiot and not to listen to anything I say. And I think, I hope that's clear at this point. Yeah,
but just for the sake of the show, we do still have to have conversations, even though everyone knows by default to not listen to what you have to
exactly. Say. That's what I'm saying. The show is us talking.
Right.
So we can't stop talking, but I want to be clear, don't listen to us.
Right, yeah. It's, if it helps, you can think of any disagreement that we have as sort of like a Socratic dialogue. Not in the fact that it's philosophical, but it's it's an exercise of like the guy, like the one who's right, because it's who it is.
Because it's the same one every time.
It's the same one every time.
There's the one who's always right and the one who's always wrong.
Right.
And we don't have to explain which is
we
which.
don't have to explain, right.
because real ones know.
Yeah.
We're this generation's Goofus and Gallant.
Yeah. No one has to say, like, I think Kylie's making some pretty good points about piety.
Because you just know that I always am.
No, it's the opposite.
I feel like we don't have the same view on this. A second ago, I thought we were completely on the same page, but now all of a sudden...
Because you said that you were always wrong, and I agreed.
I don't feel like I said that, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a great other example of you being wrong.
Here we go. Sneaking the base. Sneaking the base.
Snake is always like singing himself little hype up songs.
You remember there was like a whole year or two when people thought that fucking All About That Bass song was something to care about? What was that about? People went nuts for that dumbass song.
No one I knew ever thought that song was anything except for, at best, slightly annoying.
At best. And we won't even get into at worst.
Not a Meghan Trainor super fan, Kylie?
Oh gosh, I love to root for a hometown Nantucket girl, but
is that true?
She's from fucking Nantucket.
She's from the Sound? Well, I changed my mind.
Yeah. Sorry. For those not acquainted, Nantucket is an island where only rich people and the servants of rich people live.
I actually don't know the makeup of Nantucket as much as Martha's Vineyard is the rich one, I thought.
Oh, they're both there at this
They're
point.
both rich? Okay.
You know, like remember when I worked for that airline where all we did was flights back and forth to Nantucket?
That was a sweet gig.
Well, yeah, it was a sweet gig, except for all my bosses were pieces of shit. But
right. But all bosses everywhere are pieces of shit.
It was a job. Yeah.
It was, but it was the one where you got to play Wii U until you overdid it and got fired for playing Wii U.
That's not what I got fired for. But
okay.
Yes.
Did you get fired for sending a plane too close to another plane while playing Wii U?
Yeah, I caused the collision on the runway because I was too busy trying to beat Chaos in Final Fantasy 1.
Guys, you can't fly here when I'm playing Zombie U. It's not possible.
I'm playing Bayonetta 2 and I just got the combo high enough so that her clothes come off. Leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
Are you gonna die yet or what?
You excited for Bayonetta 3?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not excited.
Oh, okay.
I'm one of those fucking sickos who thought Bayonetta 2 was just pretty good and that Bayonetta 1 was the really tremendous one.
I feel like that's most people.
No, I think most people about 2.
But do you think it's because more people played 2?
Yeah, maybe now that Bayonetta 1 came out on Wii U and maybe Switch or something, maybe people have had a chance to play the other one.
Because I always thought it was one of those, and again, I haven't played either one, so this is just from the outside, but there's a lot of those franchises where one of them is really popular, but it gets really popular by reputation and not really by a bunch of people playing it, and then the sequel blows up and people love it, but most people never played the first one, and so people are like, no, I like the second one, but really what they mean is the second one's the only one I played.
Yeah. Bleeding? Suffering from a deep cut.
He's suffering. Please end
get
his
this
suffering.
boy a Band-Aid. And stitch his face, for God's sake.
Apparently Nantucket is, quote, home to 12 of the world's richest billionaires. That makes sense. If you had told me that about Martha's Vineyard, I would have, immediately known that. But I guess it doesn't make any sense why. Nantucket is essentially the same island as Martha's Vineyard, and it wouldn't make any sense if rich people lived on one and poor people lived on the other.
Right, it's just the same thing in the same place. I'm sure everyone was richer on Martha's Vineyard first, and everyone's been catching up, and we know.
And by the way, we have to say, I'm pretty sure that this is true. When you're in New England, rich means something very different.
I don't know if
rich
it's
means.
I think it's different now, man. It is a little bit different now, but there's this kind of New England rich that's these people have been rich for 400 years. There is a Mayflower kind of wealth to New England. You mean the George Bush, the George Bush kind of wealth?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
John Kerry is what I meant, but yeah.
Well, no, both of them. George Bush's family, they pretend like they're from Texas, but they're from New England.
Yeah.
George Bush is from New Hampshire or Connecticut or something.
I'm remembering specifically that John Kerry is descended from John Winthrop, the founder of the Massachusetts Bay Colony, and Bush is descended from Anne Hutchinson, which is sad because Anne Hutchinson was way cooler than John Winthrop.
There's a ton of presidents who are descendants of Columbus ships and the Mayflower, bizarrely high number of presidents.
So it's almost like
it would be suspicious if we didn't have the answer.
Never mind. I'm sorry. I'm getting crazy thoughts. I forgot. America's a free country where everything's democracy or whatever the fuck. Freedom. Land of the free, home of the brave. My bad. Oh, fuck. I forgot my extremely clever disguise. The best camouflage in my arsenal. The scientist camouflage.
He still got the face paint on.
Oh, this is weird now.
Yeah, that's bad. Don't do that.
Wait.
Some of these are better.
Cool.
Some of these are better than no paint, by the way. Oh, mask is probably best.
I'm not a snake. I'm Dr. Ryden. What do you mean? Oh, I'm under alert right now. I should probably like. Ah, fuck.
Watch out, they're coming. They're coming.
I can hear them.
Stop running away and start punching them in the throat.
Punching them in the throat doesn't work that well.
It just worked twice.
This is why I wanted you to play these games. You're the fucking biggest backseat driver Monday morning quarterback in the fucking world with this shit. These games are dumb and hard.
But I don't want to play them because they seem not fun to play. I want to just watch.
Well, then shut the fuck up. Okay, and now Keith's gonna do this thing where he has to be really quiet for like 10 minutes just to prove that the video actually wouldn't be better if he shut the fuck up. Point made, you can speak again.
Hello.
Hi.
You don't know this, but Kylie sent me a message that says, hey, don't say anything for a sec. I have a bit to do. Do you need serious time? Look, you just tripped them both with one kick.
And what now?
You've put yourself in jail. Stop attacking me. I'm in jail.
Oh, yeah.
You got a left field med pack.
They didn't count on one thing. The jail cell that's actually an escape route. They forgot about one thing. About me convincing Steve Wiebe out of chumpatizing himself. Don't get chumpatized, kids.
Did you chumpatize Steve Wiebe?
Well, Steve Wiebe was thinking about chumpatizing himself until Mr. Awesome talked him out of it.
I guess I don't know I don't remember this. Is this from King of Kong? I don't remember this.
Yes. Yeah, it is.
Everyone remembers, of course, tragic figure Steve Wiebe.
Triumphant figure, if you ask me.
I think you'd be wrong. I think he's clearly a tragic figure.
Well, he breaks the record at the end of the game, at the end of the movie.
But he's disgraced. They illegally disgrace him.
No, at the end, like post credits, he gets
sure,
the...
but between the time that the actual footage ends and his times get retroactively confirmed years after they've already been beaten. So
no, but there was a brief period of time that he had a new record that counted, and someone beat it anyway. But you know. He was at, like, I don't know how brief the window was, but he was definitely the official world record holder for at least a minute.
I don't know if that's true. If someone looks it up or already knows, put in the chat.
In the post credit scene, he does a new game and sets a new record. Like,
okay,
so even if his old records don't get acknowledged, this is a new one. Yeah, you thought I forgot about you motherfuckers, but I came in here just for you.
You've got to shoot him.
I do not gotta shoot him, apparently. It's just me, Dr. Snake. Nobody.
Okay, so the thing the thing that I was remembering was he was the first person to ever achieve. Oh my God, Konami Eyes.
Konami Eyes.
I thought I'd never see you again, Konami Eyes. Hey, look, I know I'm a prisoner here in the Russian wilderness, but can you let me put up my Konami Eyes poster?
I only have Konami Eyes for you, Keith.
The thing I was remembering...
I'm waiting 20 seconds just in case this caution is going to somehow prevent the scientist disguise from working.
Right.
Oh, and maybe I'll save. Just wait, whatever.
Weeby was the first person to achieve over 1 million points in Donkey Kong in 2004. But I think that record wasn't acknowledged until someone else had already beaten that record. Even though he also was a 2-time world champion of the video game Donkey Kong. One of those 2 times was only retroactively. So, yeah.
Snake, have you heard of It Came from Outer Space?
Yeah, you told me already.
So this astronomer sees a meteor, but it's really an alien spaceship, right? And the aliens start replacing the townspeople with clones and forcing them to help repair the ship.
Wasn't an invitation to tell me a
The
second
3D
time.
effects were quite realistic.
I've got all the real I can handle here in the jungle.
No, you don't get it. Precisely because it's realistic, with the images jumping out of the screen at you, it makes for a nice escape from reality. I have to admit it made my eyes tired, but it was really intense. Unfortunately, they don't make very many of those movies anymore.
When did it come out?
I was still in college, so probably about 10 years ago.
Guess I'm
This
out of
was
luck, then.
conveniently right before
they're
everyone
coming
started
out
talking
with
about
household
3D movies
versions of
again.
video cassette recorders.
Yeah.
One day you'll be able to see old
Rest in
movies
peace
anytime
for
you
the
want.
old days when
It'll be
it
like
was
having a
we
movie
all
theater in
agreed
your own
3D
home.
movies were dead.
Really?
It's like if you had a record with movie
Well,
film
luckily,
etched
I
onto
don't
it
think
instead of
they're
music.
coming back
It'll work the
until
same way.
someone decides
You're
that
kidding.
it's VR movies that
No,
are going to
really.
be there.
And someday they might make movies where you control the characters yourself.
Sounds like magic.
Now you can
It'll
really
happen.
be
Make sure you stay
inside
alive
with
to
Bo
see it,
Burnham. Now there's the VR experience that I'm looking for. There's this one great line I like on the very first track of that album that always makes me think about Run Bud.
Yeah, this is one of the... I have not seen this, but that's one of the songs that... one of the things that's prevented me from seeing it is that I'm constantly seeing the songs everywhere.
Really?
And I'm like, yeah, they're all over the place. I've heard that song about 1,000 times, even though I've never seen it. Just all over the place.
But it's the internet. Things don't play unless you ask them to.
Yeah, but sometimes something's only 30 seconds long, and it's like, I'm busy, I can't change what's on right now. You know?
No.
It's the first you're hearing about autoplay.
Ow!
You just got spider bit.
I just got poisoned by this spider. How realistic. Wow. Love it.
Your whole body flinched, like what happens when you get a spider bite.
Oh wait, I was not paying attention. Do I just not have anything to help me with this? That's good. Good. I hope that we'll just
It'd
keep
be very
that
funny
there.
if you just die.
To cure, inject serum. Oh wait, L2. Ah, I had medicine. I did not know this.
Now, does any of that heal health?
No.
There's no way to heal health in this game.
Not that we've encountered thus far. Hey, we got you doing in here. You got any cool magazines or? I know about you guards. You're freaks. Tips and tricks. That looks like a real magazine cover. That also does. Is that EGM? What is that? Can I get up on the table? No, he's too respectful. I get it. Well, it certainly looks like an EGM. I'm guessing it's a real cover. And yep, there's a Playboy. All right. The brand deal that Kojima probably wanted from the beginning. You got it, buddy. Well done. Keith has no thoughts on this.
I was eating a Nature Valley bar, which is a very chew-intensive snack.
Oh, okay. Yeah, of course. I would hate to pull you away from your Chew intensive stack during one of our
Well, it
recording
seemed like you were
sessions,
having
so please.
fun talking to yourself and looking at the Playboy, which maybe it's not a brand deal.
Yeah,
Maybe it actually says Play Roy, and so it's
Yeah,
fine.
Keith, I was having a good time by myself without you. But that's, that's irrespective of the content, because that's not what the content is. If I was just looking to have a good time, I'd never talk to you.
Wow.
That's not really true. The reason I don't talk to you ever is because you don't talk to me unless we're recording.
That's not true. I think it's kind of true. Well, sometimes we record a lot, and it's like, what are we going to do? Do what we did yesterday, but without?
No, I know. You can only stand me so much, and
That's what it is.
this puts you at capacity, and then you don't want to ever see me again.
It's COVID.
What was it before COVID?
Sandwich.
Fucking bullshit. More sexy ladies. Let's go look at them. I'm not lonely. You're lonely.
That's what the sexy girl poster says.
Yeah. Mommy, you're lonely. That's... Yep, that's a grainy picture, all right. Hey, fuck you. Hey. Did you just start shooting me? So how fucking gun. Fucking god. What?
This is what you get for leering. This is your punishment.
Yeah, no, that's
Kojima
fine.
punished you for needing to see the Konami
What?
eyes.
Oh god, I don't have a fucking CQC thing equipped. Like, what's Oh, I can't.
Do you remember the button for it?
Yeah, circle.
I thought it was like square or and
Nope.
L2 at the same time.
No.
Or circle and L2 or something
Nope.
like that.
Naked Snake. Let's do this. Ah, where am I going? Yeah, sorry. I just suck at Metal Gear. I don't know what to tell people.
Press the circle button along with the analog stick to slam an enemy on their face and knock them out.
Yes, I know. It just doesn't work every time I want it to work.
After a grab, so you can grab them.
Oh, after a grab.
No.
It's
Sorry,
not like.
sorry. No. That's a different thing. So you can grab them by pressing
I
CQC
see.
while picking up.
Oh yeah,
And then you can throw
God
them
damn
down
it.
after a grab with just the left analog stick. So you can grab them and then throw them, or grab and throw at the same time.
Yeah. I'm fucking brutal.
Oh, brutal.
So
This is for coming at me when I
the
didn't even
fucking
want that.
bets are off.
I wonder if there's a bad ending for killing too many people, because this is the sort of game that would have that. I mean, and I know that because the first game had that.
Nah. What?
Hey, how did you escape?
Fucking hate you guys. This ain't no GoldenEye. I'll murder all of you. Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
I totally misread what that said. The
Sig spray?
SIG gas spray.
Sig gas spray. Like, what the fuck does that mean?
Cigarette gas?
No, I did get that far, but what does that mean?
I don't know.
I think it's kind of dumb that you can do them in any order. You can't put the bandage on first and then suture it second? What are you, crazy?
Yeah. Fake.
Fake system.
Fake system. Snake has a number of ways to dispose of his enemies beside CQC. When using any type of gun, aim for the head to take guards out with one shot.
Whoa! Pro tips.
What?
Holy shit, why didn't you read this to me at the beginning? Sorry, say that again? Headshots kill people? Whoa, let me get out my notebook.
Yeah. Although knowing that seems to have not helped you get headshots.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
not exactly a secret. Knowing wasn't the problem.
Guards can also have their weapons and radios shot from their grip. So one of the tips is get better at shooting. Shooting a radio will allow Snake to make sure that HQ is not notified of his presence.
Right.
After a guard has been knocked out or killed, pick him up and put him down to receive his items. Do the same to scientists to receive healing items.
Does anyone in the chat know if caution is okay to put the scientist outfit back on?
So I remember someone...
I know someone being like, people are always like, as soon as it says caution, you're good to go. Like, as if the only reason I'm not going is because I'm an idiot who doesn't know how the game works.
Yeah,
like,
but in reality,
I'm sorry. I fucking suck at this game, and I feel like I have like 20 recorded hours of clear evidence that when it says caution, I specifically am not good to go.
Yeah, it's true. Every time you go to caution, it just immediately goes to evasion whenever anyone gets close to you. Nathan says, I don't think so. Is the scientist uniform safe?
Okay.
I'm going to say it. This is the worst Metal Gear yet.
Aww.
This is, so far, has the least interesting story. There's obviously not been a lot of story yet.
Yeah.
There was a lot of really interesting setup at the very beginning, but then it's been nothing but waiting for timers to go down because you're caught. Maybe this game would be better if you were better at it. But it doesn't seem
be better
like
at this game than me.
I don't know. I really I cannot tell you how much every time I've played either of the previous Metal Gears, how not fun actually controlling it was. And this one seems to be just more of the same, if not worse. Because instead of the first game was all hallways and corridors, and it was so easy to see who was anywhere.
Yeah.
And each successive game has been more and more open without giving you the tools that you need to deal with that space.
Oh, I gotta get out of here.
Just stomp them.
That's all right. Okay, hang on. What the fuck? Die? Are you kidding? What is happening? Okay, bye. I'm leaving now. All right. I didn't know some of you were gods.
Yeah, so that is the thing, is that maybe if I had the time that you've had with the game.
Oh, fuck. Jesus.
Maybe if I had the time that you've had with the game, I would be better at it. But if you came over here and it was like, okay, Keith, now you play, I think we'd immediately see a drastic drop in competency.
I don't think so. I think the reason I'm worse at MGS3 is because it requires you to be better at stealth games, and you just are better at stealth games than I am, I think. I think most people are, even though stealth is a genre I really like. I guess, suck at it. And,
I think that these games are old.
Oh, yeah, they are. Like part of I think what people really liked about this game when it came out was even though maybe the systems didn't feel totally suited to the like more open nature of the game, I think just having that open play space was exciting enough for people that they didn't care.
Right.
You know, it was kind of like
and
sort
now
of the way
I'm like, if you give me an open play space, I'm like already mad about it.
Dr. Ryden.
Riding
Dirty, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Huh? That was the working subtitle for MGS2.
What was I gonna say about? I don't know. Oh, what I was gonna say was the whole last 10 minutes happened because you bumped into a scientist.
Yeah.
Like
that same guy. He's the. There's
like
something about this guy.
Explain how it makes any sense that like if you were fully believable as a scientist.
What the fuck?
Fuck, you got noticed.
I mean, fair enough. I was being very suspicious, but like, fuck you.
Maybe maybe they know. Go there. Yeah. There you go.
Oh, that looks like an Elastigan field mouse.
No one here after all.
Oh, no, there's no one here except this rat crawling through that hole. The rat has the same idea as me. I think it's clear now. Let's go back out. Well, no, I sorry. I kind of, if you finish your question, I kind of missed the second half of it. But I was going to say, isn't that normally how stealth games do? It's like, oh, the scientists know the other scientists, so they see someone and go, hey, you're not, I don't recognize you.
If you walk past him and it's fine, but then you bump his shoulder and he takes out a gun, like, fuck off.
Yeah. You're right. Where? Oh! I just had a thought. Where the fuck am I going? And what am I doing?
I see you're disguised as a scientist. It suits you rather nicely. As long as you don't do anything suspicious, like roll or crawl, the enemy should have no reason to suspect you. Sokolov is somewhere inside that lab. Find out where he is and make contact with him.
Okay.
If you want to know where Sokolov is, why don't you ask one of the people around there?
I don't know if you've noticed, it's kind of dangerous to make contact with some of the people in here.
So I think that what he was saying was that it wasn't that he recognized you as not a scientist. It was that you were, like, had your back up against a wall, which is something suspicious, like crawling or rolling.
Yeah. Well, also, I think that scientist specifically, like, when I looked at him again through the window right now, he was already, like, hunched over and making a really suspicious-looking face. So maybe he's just, like... He's the one scientist that'll notice you if you're not careful. He's the observant scientist. Our noodles. Russian noodles.
Right.
Book. What kind of book?
I hope it's a Playboy.
Oh, what kind of book we talking about, buddy? Where's the book? Book is a weapon.
Wow. And that says something. Yep, there it is.
Book.
Book is a weapon.
Book is a weapon. I keep forgetting about these things that I have.
But if you had to say something about Metal Gear Solid 3,
spray.
what was the message you were trying to send? Book is a weapon.
Book is a weapon.
Yeah.
It's mostly like, book is a weapon, scientists are suspicious, engineers, man.
And eat snakes.
Eat snakes.
Eat Kenyan mangrove crabs.
Yeah, eat instant noodles. I'm always saying this.
Smoke cigarettes. Let's go talk to someone. Let's go talk to a Psy guy.
I'll try. Do I have a map that I'm neglecting? Kind of. No, go back. Ah, okay. You know, he might... I didn't really look in the prison that carefully. He might be in the prison. I mean, obviously that would make sense.
It'd be very funny if we were like one stall off from just finding him. Just me, a normal scientist, trying very hard not to bump anybody.
You know, if you were a scientist who worked in a place loaded with armed guards who had their guns out at all times, you might try not to bump them.
Look at that! Look at that interesting political magazine.
Oh wow!
Ooh, I bet that
what does
says
it mean?
something.
Yeah, that says a lot about society. Any piss freaks in here?
Any piss freaks?
I know where these piss freaks like to hide. They're always in the bathroom.
That's
where
what
all
I
the
say
pissing
whenever
happens.
whenever I enter a public restroom that seems empty. I make sure to check for piss freaks.
Any piss freaks in here?
Any piss freaks in here? And honestly, 30% of the time there is.
Oh, we got the chocolate chip uniform.
I don't really know what that means.
It means that.
Oh, we look like a chocolate chip.
Yeah, obviously. We look like a chocolate chip.
I like how our British friend on the radio tells us that that the scientist disguise suits us, and it's like we have another guy's face on.
And also, you fucking can't see us. Like, what is happening? Well, no, I can't see you right now, but you just seem like the sort of bloke with the good in a science uniform.
Not weird or anything.
You know, after this is all over, feel free to come back here and show me the outfit in person. Nothing weird, I'm just curious.
You really got to be careful of someone that says nothing weird.
Yeah.
Very, very easy way to know if someone's weird.
Yeah,
is
no,
if they say
I love
nothing
those.
weird.
Yeah, we were like, Sharon and I got like a tour of an apartment that was really nice. We couldn't really afford it probably. Oh, fuck! Well, let's get out of here.
What was that? Did you roll or something? And
No, I slammed a door open as there was a guard on the other side of the door and he went flying.
that's very funny. Well, I think you're safe now.
Yeah, I think so. I don't, who knows? Maybe that guard is gonna come right up the stairs in 2 seconds like, who the fuck pushed me?
Be like, hey, someone just ran past me. They went that way.
Yeah, anyways, we got this apartment tour from this guy. He didn't seem like such a bad guy or anything, but you know, he said like, and trust me, I'm really easy to work with. You know, and as I'm like, you know, as I'm
famously
walking,
said only by total fucking assholes.
I said that to Cheryl. I was like, yeah, I'm really easy to work with, said no one ever who was actually easy to work with.
Because people who are actually easy to work with never are defensive about how easy or not they are to work with.
Exactly. You know, it's like the people who say like, oh, I'm not one of those drama people. I love to stay out of drama. It's
because
like,
it's
actually, people who stay out of drama, the whole concept of drama doesn't even enter their radar screen.
Yeah. Because by saying I'm one of those people that's easy to work with, you're implying that the world is full of people who are not easy to work with, which isn't really true.
Right.
Like, I'm not one of those, you know how 90% of the world is full of total pieces of shit who are constantly trying to fight you on everything and won't listen to you, and you're just trying to help, but they're being total fucking assholes about it. Yeah, I'm not one of those. I meet them everywhere, and I'm constantly fighting with everyone in my life, but it's because of them, not me.
Yeah, like the guy who's all their relationships fall apart because women are crazy.
Women are crazy. That's one where it's like once you know someone who their last 2 relationships ended because either your girlfriend turned out to be crazy, that's when you're like, ugh. Like,
dude, I don't know what it is, man.
Yeah,
it's like
it is.
I'm a magnet for these crazy chicks, bro.
Yeah. That's what it was like with my.
When I push the action button, he does this. Just pushes his glasses up.
When my landlord was like that. Shocker.
Yeah.
Where like he was the reason why I was renting his house at the time was because he had like fixed it up to live with his girlfriend, and then they broke up, and he was like too depressed of a little baby to live in it because he was too sad about his crazy girlfriend who he was constantly telling me all the crazy stuff that she would do.
Oh boy.
And you know, and there's a point where you've just like you've just gotta believe someone on the first one. Like I feel
right.
You know what I mean? Like you can't just be like
benefit
immediately
of the doubt.
because there are crazy girlfriends out there, just like there are crazy boyfriends out there.
There are some out there.
But then when he broke up with the girl he was dating when we met, and because she had offered to give me a tape recorder, and I was like a year after not following up on that, because we were just talking one time. They showed up at my friend's bar. We're under attack! He says, we're under attack!
Bro, I fucking bumped you coming through the doorway, and now there's a fucking alarm going off.
Realistic cop behavior.
Honestly.
Yeah, so when I inquired about that, like, hey, your girlfriend said that she had a Tascam tape recorder that she would give me. Is that still around? And he was like, oh no, we broke up. Like, she turned out she was fucking crazy. I was like, okay. All right, I get it. I get what's going on here.
Yep, yeah.
You're the weirdo artist who lives on a boat, and it was the girlfriends who are the crazy ones.
Oh.
Contact Sokolov later after you've disengaged the enemy.
Sure.
Once things have stabilized, try it again. Got it?
Yep. Oh wait, I can't like do any fucking CQC stuff in this. No.
Hold on. Don't shoot. I gotta change.
Let me take off my outfit. I don't want to get blood on the coat. This won't be a good disguise if I get blood on the coat.
Time out.
Naked Raiden, what we always wanted.
But that doesn't look like Raiden at all.
Yeah.
There is too much beef.
Yeah, there definitely is.
This is steroid era Raiden.
This is home run race era.
This is Raiden on his way to breaking the all-time home run record. Yeah, I know I know that I was a skinny little twink, and now I'm a tank, and there's no reason for that.
Yeah, don't even ask.
Don't even ask.
There isn't a reason.
Please, I'm in serious mode. For the next 160 games, you're not allowed to ask me why I'm hitting 5 home runs a week.
What? You gotta run out of guys to walk into this room at some point.
I'm out of here.
I don't know if they're running out of guys to have them walk into this room. All right, this room seems a little hot, to be honest. I know.
Is it me, or is this room looking at me with Konami eyes?
I don't. Who is shooting and at what?
Black Hole says from Twink to Tank, the story of how I beat the home run record. Yes, you're literally talking about Barry Bonds right now. And
That.
I thought that you were taking
Nice.
exception with what I said about Barry Bonds.
No.
Same thing
Good
with Mark
Lord.
McGuire, but he was never really into it.
I did not know Barry Bonds was ever a twink.
More than Mark McGuire was.
Sure. Are you? Whoa, you're gonna be clever with me now? Fuck you, and fuck you too. Fuck your mom. This zero tolerance policy now in here. Just fucking let me in. Let me in, leave me alone. I got a knockout handkerchief. Well, here we are again, Keith. Just you and me.
Yeah, just sitting.
All alone. Just a little time to ourselves.
I'm just hanging out.
This story gets a little better. It's, you know, I will admit it doesn't go to any of the... It doesn't go to the same kind of nutso places that 2 does, but it kind of comes together at the end.
I've enjoyed all of the parts that have had story. And I do feel like pacing has been a consistent issue with these games
Sure.
in terms of like where they put the story. So much of the story of the last game happened in the last 15% of the game.
Yeah, it was that's an all-timer for like insane story distribution, right?
Yeah.
Like is there any game or book or movie that does that?
Maybe this one.
No, not this one.
Okay. By the way, if you don't find somewhere to hide, you're gonna die.
No shit. Thank you for that. Thank you for letting me know.
Oh my god, he's suffering.
It's fucking disinfectant.
Please
Oh my god,
end his suffering.
I'm running out of disinfectant. I have no more bandages. It seems bad. It seems bad to not have
you
that.
killed all those scientists and then never searched their body for medicine.
Ooh.
Well, they're gone now.
Oh, they're not doctors. They're scientists.
No, I told you that when you were in the room with all the scientists that when you shake them, they drop healing items. And then you didn't search them.
Keith,
Yeah.
I'm going through it right now, and
Yeah, I
you
can
know
tell.
that.
Oh, I can tell.
All right. You know that I'm not in the right space of mind.
It's
head.
funny because we thought we were,
Place.
we quote unquote, we were talking shit about Shenmue and how not a lot was happening in Shenmue. But I think we're on pace to accomplish even less in Metal Gear Solid.
Really?
I like his little goblin steps down the stairs with a knife.
I'm coming to get you.
I'm gonna get you. What a
You
troublemaker.
are fucking kidding me.
Why? What's wrong?
Right as I just another guy.
Oh, they were just
more
following
guys.
you down the stairs?
Just fucking more guys.
There, Raiden goes. Fucking more guys.
Fucking more guys.
That's my spy alias. Fucking more guys.
Fucking more guys.
Hey, why don't you reload from like 20 minutes ago when you saved and then we didn't accomplish anything between now and then?
Holy shit! That's a fucking crazy idea, bro. Holy shit.
Before you had wiped out this entire
It's
facility?
fine, I just got it though. It's fine, so like don't even fucking worry about it. It's fine. You know, and that's called...
Matt just says, Goblin doesn't understand stealth, only mischief.
Yeah, that's pretty much me.
Dude, the countdowns fucking suck.
Okay. Again, I have forgotten. I cannot choke people with the coat on. Choking is not allowed if you are disguised as a scientist because it's so unscientific.
Right? Choking someone, it's